Alright, people. It's been a while, as usual. I think that's the opening. That's the opening for every freaking art streamer. It's been a while. Today I'm gonna be doing something slightly different. I'm just gonna be working on a character commission. Though it's way out of my comfort zone, but I think it's still fun to stream the process. I'm gonna try and keep it short and just make a few sketches to get familiar with the character. It's not even gonna be the commission itself, it's just the initial studies that I'd like to do for myself. Okay, INU thinks it's funny. Wonder why. Could get Maria in here. I'm throwing bunnies. Yes, for the record, I do think it's funny. What kind of funny, I'm wondering though? Is it the kind of funny of, oh, look at you, what I'm making you do? Or is it the kind of funny, like, look at this guy, he just goes and does it? Just one step away from streaming anime girls. I should do it at least once, just to show the world that I can do it, and I choose not to. I've been enjoying this that much lately. Kind of shame. People come up with this type of characters. Swear to God, I find this type of stylized art a lot harder than realistic.
I can't get no sleep.
You are correct though. This is but a small step from streaming anime girls. I don't know, I would even say that this is one step beyond. Like, usually you start with anime girls and then you end up throwing furry. But I just went straight to the other extreme. To be fair, that's kind of my way to approach everything in life. I don't even know what's gonna be the art style I'm gonna use for this commission, honestly. But for today I'm just gonna keep it really simple and do a few simple studies. Whatever wizardry you're doing in the line thickness in a single stroke is breaking my brain. Well, Chrome Brush is pretty sensitive to pen pressure, so it changes the line weight even without trying. Like, one of the hardest things with this brush is actually keeping a consistent line weight. I did some digging about the character and I couldn't really find a single concept artist responsible for the character. It seems to be more like a team effort with multiple character artists and studios and outsourcing. Yeah, right? I thought there would be a lot more. I mean, yeah, there is a guy, I don't remember the name, but I found his art station with a 3D character. But there is not a lot of 2D art of this character other than the fan art. I was expecting to find more classic concept art, but I guess things are changing. The only other thing I could find, which I'll send you in a second, is the original concept. Oh, I see. The original got changed a ton from first iteration to final. Yeah, I guess that happens, especially for this type of games where every single feature is just changed and pushed for gameplay mechanics and aesthetics and many reasons beyond your design choices. But yeah, even the 3D art looks pretty much like stylized drawing, which is pretty cool. And there are a few videos of the character doing different actions and poses, which is gonna be really helpful to get. I even took a few screen caps to get just a turnaround of the character so I can understand the costume and what's going on with the layering and the clothes. You must have at least 34 reference images by now. Great. Oh no, wait, this is the original concept? I would have never been able to find this out. I would have thought this is some sort of fan art or... yeah, just that someone... That's insane. Makes me wonder how much fan concept art exists for games that will never, ever see the light of day. Yep, you are correct. I wish I could see all those things. Sometimes you just find a random Twitter account from a concept artist and you see original concepts that were made like 3, 4 or 5 years ago And those concepts look very similar to things you find on games nowadays. And it makes you wonder, were you the responsible for this? There's a lot of studios outsource that kind of work. And even with the very little experience I have working on concept art, like, there's been a lot of things that I've made that would probably never see the light. Just the nature of the job, I guess. Well, I know it goes the other way around too. Can't remember which shooter it was recently, but there was a ton of graphic design work straight up stolen from this one lady on Blue Sky. That is pretty lame, honestly. I wonder where the decision, like that decision of stealing comes from. Like, is it like someone outsourcing a designer or artist and then that person stealing the job on their own and then the company is not even aware that that was stolen? Or is it straight up an art director being shady and being like, fuck it, let's do this, we're not paying? Yeah, that shit happens more often than we think. You're talking about marathon, right? Also, hi, hello. Hello, Al. Is that a Clippy avatar? I know what that's about, and I respect it. Hell yeah. I personally have been quite busy outside of the digital world. I was helping a friend that was moving, so there was a lot of physical activity in my life, which is good. Then also I'm kind of busy with work for the winter conventions. It's weird to call it work because I don't know if it's gonna give me money or not, but still work, because if it works it's gonna give me money. So yeah, that's been pretty much my life. And as usual, whenever I'm busy, the thing that I stop doing is streaming. Trying and trying, I like that one. I have to remember it and use it more often. I wish I could cry though. I can complain a lot, but not cry. One day we'll talk about all my emotional traumas. Therapy session, live. I'll get Dr. K here. I've been feeling a bit drained lately, to be honest. Skong was a pleasant reprieve, though. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what is it lately, but I feel a little bit like that. It's been a few weeks or even months. I think it's been like almost all summer for me. Like, not like I don't have energy. It's more like physically I have the energy, but I struggle a lot to just. I don't know if motivation is the right word. I just almost like I don't have the passion to do anything. But I guess sometimes things just go that way. Just gotta do it anyway. Okay, whoa, that sounds rough and kind of similar to what I've been feeling in the background. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like a collective unconscious kind of situation. I feel like it's almost like a society thing, or like a times thing. Yeah, I don't know how to put it without making it about itty witty stuff, but fuck it. It's kind of like that. Almost like there is a disturbance in mementos. Oh yeah, I do hope that exhibit goes well for you. Is it happening soon, right? Tonight would be an excellent night to play a ton of Persona. Yeah, I think any night is a good night to play Persona. But yeah, with autumn coming up, like summer cooling down and nights starting to get a bit longer, I feel like it's Persona vibe, absolutely. Oh, Monday already. Wow. That's so cool. Well, all the work you have shown, like we've seen, it's pretty cool already, so I'm just curious to see how the entire setup is going to be. That really changes a lot how we perceive art, I feel. Because seeing an individual piece is one thing, but seeing a collection of them, you know, you're having all the space into account and the room and everything else, so that kind of changes the whole mood and the perception of it. So that can be pretty cool. In that sense, like, if I compare it to conventions, because I've never done an exhibit, so I have no idea how it feels, but I do get a lot of energy when I'm there, and I get a lot of motivation, and it's like, hell yeah, I want to go home and keep working on this. But realistically, for me, it's really hard to transfer that energy into the studio, into the cave. It's almost like it gets lost. Like, you feel all that excitement, and it's like all that energy. It's like you understand the importance of making the best work you can make, because you get to see how some people react to it, and that feeds back into you, and it's overall a really cool experience. But then I don't know if it's something that comes with more experience and you learn how to transfer that, or if it's just, again, like, just the nature of the situation. Like you're never gonna be able to, you know, to carry that energy into the studio or into the room or workplace or whatever. Almost like it's two completely separate and different mindsets that can coexist but don't really intertwine that much. The space and context around the art does have an impact on how we see it through. Yeah, absolutely. Even just like, we are so used to digital art that just grabbing a digital piece you've made and printing it completely changes how you see the piece. Have you tried making anything during a con? I have not, and I would like to. I think like it's just a fantasy for now, but I want to be the kind of artist that is drawing live for a convention, but not in a kind of shy way, because you see a few artists that do that. Like, they have their sketchbook and they're there in a corner, like trying to not make eye contact and not talk to people, but I'm here drawing on my things, and it's like, yeah, I think that's cool for some type of people, well, actually most artists, but I actually fantasize about being the type of artist that can be there and be like, okay, I'm gonna draw this here for you right now. You know, like this type of artist that just signs book with a quick ink sketch or like a pen sketch or something like that. It's like, I would love to be that kind of artist. Or even like have like a big canvas or big piece of paper behind me in the booth and just be drawing there live, but also being able to interact with people. I think that would be pretty awesome. But I feel like you have to be some sort of art wizard to be able to do that, because I don't know, like no matter how confident I can feel some days on my drawing skills, like being there live is a completely different story. Yeah, exactly. The most extreme example being Kim Jong-il. Exactly. Like it's not like I aspire to be like a Kim Jong-il. I don't need to. I don't feel like I need to reach that level, because that guy could make an exhibit like with just blank canvases, and people will walk into the room and he would just create the exhibit live, and that's like feel like that's next level. Yeah, kind of like that situation. Also, like I've never done a con with just my art. I've always been sharing a booth with a team of people and selling other things, and my artwork is just something added in there. But at some point, if I ever have a booth for myself, I think I would like to try the idea of just set up the table in a certain way that people can sit there and draw with me if they want to, like literally put up a sign and be like sketch with me, and be able to do something like what I'm doing here, that is just I'm drawing and I'm talking to people live, but be able to do that in person. Like, just have my own sketchbook and be there working on some pieces, and have another sketchbook for random people that can just sit there and doodle and talk with me. I think that would be so cool. Probably not the best strategy in terms of making money, but as an experience, I think it would be cool, because if I saw something like that as a viewer, I would just fucking sit and sketch and talk to the dude. So I think people would enjoy it. We'll see. So many ideas. Yeah, right. I think it's a cool idea. I could picture someone like Steven totally doing that, being there like a monk. But it's usually a bit awkward when people are trying to interact. Because you're an artist, you're kind of shy and introverted. The other person is probably also an artist, shy and introverted, and you kind of want to say nice things to each other, but there is like this barrier. But I feel like if we can both hide behind the sketchbook, maybe it's easier to have a little bit of a connection and geek out about things and talk. Music run out. How long is that exhibit, by the way? Because, man, Portugal is not even that far. It's still like I'm at the other side of Spain, but I don't know. I've done crazier things in my life, so 2 weeks from the 15th to the 26th. Could totally drive there. Two business day weeks. So official. We should get a PC meeting one of these days. It's been a while since the last time. Been almost a year, like, since we started the workshop. It's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a year in 3 weeks. I think by this time we were already exchanging emails with Steven. You think about it, it's crazy. I feel like most of the progress I've made in my project is purely writing, especially lately. I have a few sketches that I haven't shared yet, so I'll share them soon with you guys. But yeah, most of my work has been writing. I don't think anyone has finished their project. One of us doesn't even want to be an artist anymore. Isn't that crazy? Maybe that's why we are all feeling a little bit weird. It's the nostalgia. Oh no, not David. I don't think David is gonna quit being an artist. He's got, like, the art demon there just grabbing him by his balls, and it's just like, I don't think it's ever gonna let him go. Like, no way. He could pretend not to be an artist for a while, but it's gonna come back. But I don't know, last time I talked to Tarek, he was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not gonna be an artist anymore. Yeah. You think he doesn't know? He totally has the fucking dog in him. Like the way he feels it and the way he talks about art and the way he makes things and he doesn't even know how they came out to be and then he cannot replicate it. It's just, it's so metal. How did I forget about Tarek? Oh man. Well, most of us are still in touch, so that's pretty cool. I have to admit that I was a bit skeptical about all the, you know, community side of the workshop. I was like, yeah, fuck this is not gonna be for me. And even during the workshop, I was a bit like, yeah, sure, but like, then everyone's gonna go their own way and that's it. The muse sings through him. Well, if it was a muse and it was singing, I think it'd be a bit happier, but it's more like that freaking dog of darkness just barking and biting on all corners. But yeah, he does have a kind of special connection with his, whatever he calls his brain. It's just like pure creative fluid from the unconscious just messing up with him. The musivity is him. So tired. At this point I'm just streaming because I said I would do it today. Just remembered, can I get a high res of the studies too? Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to share all this. I can share the PSD. Like, not that it doesn't even matter, it's just one single layer, but I guess you're gonna get all the zoom in and all the quality or lack thereof. And like I said, I still don't know how am I gonna do like the final mission or art piece or character. I don't know how to even call it, but like the final piece. I still don't know what style I'm gonna do or how is it gonna be, but I think it'd be cool if I can keep it, whatever steps I take or whatever process I take, if I can keep like the original PSD with different steps and layers and line art and colors and all that. I think that's gonna be cool. HWL, hello, welcome. It's impossible to disappoint me, so what do you even mean it's impossible to disappoint you? Are your expectations that low? Or is it that you're just super gullible? Do any of you guys watch anime? Never. I just draw anime girls every single day, but I never watch anime. All the anime girls I draw just come out of my head magically. I have no reference ever. You could turn in a rock with a smiley face on it, and I would be like, money well spent. Oh well. It's good to know. It's good to know. I need to find more people like you. The world would be a better place. But yeah, HWL, I do watch anime every now and then. Not a lot lately, but I still prefer watching anime over any regular TV shows or whatever you call them nowadays. TV, like who the fuck watches TV anymore? Am I that old? Not enough anime for how much you were influenced by it? I feel like, how do I put this? Like a lot of anime from video games or video clips or music videos or like things that are not what we think of anime, like are actually better than most animes, like at least from the animation point of view or the artistry. It's kind of weird to explain, but yeah, Dandadan is so good, but I feel like I don't know, like I don't know what's the general consensus, but I feel like the first season was a lot stronger. Maybe it's because it was new and it was fresh and now we're kind of used to it, but I feel like the first season of Dandadan was kind of blowing up my mind all the time. And now with this new season, like there are cool moments, like really epic moments, but overall it's kind of repeating the same formula. Yakuta has a show already. I don't even know what is that. I should look it up. David. He sure has strong opinions about everything. Well, that's why you know you can trust a guy. He's not gonna sugarcoat anything for you. Still thinking about that rock with the smiley face. Something like this. Even shaded. So pretty. I'm gonna give it bunny ears. Hell yeah. I am a real artist. I know. I know. I don't know if I'm gonna include this study on the PSD. I might keep that one for my Patreon. You know, some things need to be behind an extra layer of paywall. Truly can do anything we want. Me when I realize I have free will. Oh boy. And I'm actually fascinated that I'm drawing this. I keep calling it a furry girl, but it's just like this bunny girl. And my process is the exact same as if I were drawing samurai or Japanese demon gods or whatever the hell nightmare I'm drawing at the moment. It's just lines and shapes. I sincerely hope it is a major discovery for you. Okay. Have to be thankful for you at some point in my life. Maybe I'll have to pay you back. Be like, thanks for the teachings. Thanks for the insight. This is better than Steven's workshop. And I even get to have free will here. Isn't that crazy? On furry artist. Wouldn't it be epic that today is the day that Steven decides to join my stream? And he finds me doing this? And he would give me that, like, disappointed teacher look, like, I see you're not working on the design course just to draw furry bunnies. Because I have that shit totally abandoned, man. Like, it's just... I have a few drawings that I want to finish for that, and I just need to clean them up a little bit before posting, and I'm just postponing it forever. There is a Bible verse about that, actually? Okay, I'll have to reread the Bible for the 5th time and pay attention to that. Just like, we only see what we want to see when we read the Bible. Because we have all done it multiple times, of course. This chrome brush is so addictive. It's making me draw worse when I draw traditionally, because I cannot replicate this. I mean, I can replicate the look of this, but not the process for drawing. It makes my lines kind of crappy in real life. So cool, so satisfying to use. Matthew 24:46. I see. I'm glad someone is aware of that. We should genuinely write like the full revival. I think that would be epic. Could get people into the religion. But it's not gonna be a cult. We don't do cults. What? Now you're gonna tell me that the Bible is actually a full revival? And you're probably right. I've been lying to myself all this time. Dude, the things I'm learning just because of a simple, random commission. I will be back in 20. Okay. Okay, I forgive you. Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling good right now drawing, so I can keep going for a while. Much longer, because I should sleep, but I'm enjoying it right now, so... Use the months I listen to sick music and work. Well, that is good actually. Gotta keep the muse happy. How did this commission happen out of curiosity? Well, basically, just here. It happened. Mr. Adam has been a consistent company during my streams lately. And one day after one stream, he just sent me a DM like, hey, do this for me. And I was like, oh man, I would feel dirty if I charge you money. And he was like, I would feel dirty if I don't charge you money. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. And then I thought, yeah, it could be fun if I just also stream a little bit of the process for the commission. There is the incentive that since I'm doing this for another artist, like I can send him like all the PSDs and studies and little things. Beat it too hard to the beat. Yeah, I don't know how much of this is, you know, one of those things that you push a bit too far. It's almost like playing chicken, but with furries. Here we are. I think it's because I talk too much about furries on a live stream and makes total sense. You're in cahoots with each other. I don't know what to say, like I think we just have what we deserve. For the good and especially for the bad. It's called manifesting. Well, not the idea I have of manifesting, but what do I know? It has never worked for me, so maybe you're right. Man, the things I'm learning. It's a never-ending well of wisdom. Now this is always going to be in my YouTube history forever and ever. You know, back in the day, there was always the shadow of, okay, maybe one day I can just end up doing some furries. You know, but then AI came and then it was like, okay, like, not even that is an option anymore. So if now I have an opportunity, it's like, you never know when I will have the opportunity to do this again. If I ever will have the opportunity to do it. So might as well take it. You can thank me when this somehow leads you to landing a concept art job at Super Vibe. Oh man. Do studios even need concept artists anymore? imagine I get a job like this and I hate it every day. Well, I have been in the position of having to draw cute stuff when I don't usually like drawing cute stuff, but for some reason this feels kind of different. It's just lines and shapes. In my head it's not even cute. Just abstract. Is Tim good at it? Oh no. Don't tell me that. That's the thing, like I can copy or draw like pretty much in any style I try to, like it's can be better or worse, but I can kind of do it. But I could never come up with a character like this out of my own creation. I don't think I'm wired that way. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I can totally draw these characters, or I could even, you know, make a comic book based on this character and draw them in different positions and whatever, but designing a character like this? Being able to copy is still nuts? I guess. I guess it's one of those things that I don't even value because for me it comes super natural. But I guess you're right. At the end of the day, you are the one paying, so you have to be right. I mean, I do get the appeal of this type of drawing, like it's just pure... It's pure shape design, it's actually a lot more abstract than... Joking? Period? No one's joking here. This is a super serious stream. No one's ever joking here. Headphones about to die, so see ya. Alright. have to get going too. Have a nice rest of your stream, Jordi. You too, Alvaro. Have a good night. I guess you're going to bed. I should go to bed soon. It's getting pretty late. But yeah, thanks for coming by and chatting with us. It was good. We have to do that BC meeting soon. So I'll see you soon. Yeah, absolutely. We need to see those photos. Best of luck with it. Really keep repeating this half moon motif everywhere. It's like kind of super on the nose, but it's also really well done. One of those decisions that it's like, yeah, it's kind of obvious. I didn't think about it. But it's actually not that obvious. What the wo? Hello, Kyo. I know. Now it's when I should say this is not what it looks like. This is not what it seems, but it is. It is. It's furry time. I'm drawing bunny girls. I'm drawing bunny girls this night. Okay, I could tell you like, look, one day you will understand, but Baxter. I could say I'm doing this just for the money, but I'd be lying. Because I can't reject the money, I've done it before, and I will do it again. Many times. Purely purely for the joy of it. Just to show the world, like, hey, I can do this, I'm even good at it, I can probably enjoy it, and I still choose not to do it every day. Or something like that. What is it whenever I show back up, you're saying something wholesome behind my back? I don't know. Probably because I only say unwholesome things when you are here. Show my full skill set? Yeah, I don't even know if it's about skill set. It's about, you know, some people would love to be able to do this. Like, oh man, I wish I could draw that character like you do, and you know, I could be like, make her say things to me, like in a beautiful way. And they don't, you know, but I can do it. Show me your motivation. What motivation? I have no motivation for anything. Motivation is pure, is as pure as it gets. It's like, I do it because I can. It's as simple as that. Making me shed a single manly tear in the sunset. Oh man. Again with the tears. If only I could do that. I think I would be a better man. And the world would be a better place. But I'm still not there yet. Maybe if I draw lots and lots of bunny girls. Who knows? Anyway, speaking of manly mans, how have you been, Kyo? I've seen you've been streaming more than usual lately, which is a good thing. Couldn't really make it. I've seen the notifications, which is cool. Good, hell yeah. I figured that since the next video is gonna take a while and I have things I'm drawing, might as well stream. Nice. I feel like that's my motivation for streaming too. I've been meaning to make a video and post it on YouTube since I started my channel, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know about this is gonna take a while, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this, I don't know if this is a good idea, yada yada yada, all those little beautiful stories we tell ourselves, and I just keep postponing it, and I'm like, well, I'll keep streaming. So yeah, here we are. Just streaming out of procrastination. Isn't that something? I feel like even this commission is a way of procrastination. Many things I could be doing, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. No one can come up with as many excuses as I can. I know. You even keep a full-time job when you don't need a full-time job just so you can have excuses. How is that? That's insane. And not even a full-time job that you enjoy, just a full-time job that you hate like everyone. Like you should hate your job, like that's the way of life. And you just keep it. I need it because, trust me, bro. I have mosquitoes in the room and they're biting me. Been a good idea to close the window. Again. If I had good ideas, had I followed them, I would not be an artist. Low-key the plan is finish project, Adam Duff mentorship, create demo reel, become basic in-betweener man guy at studio somewhere. Well, it is a plan. It is a plan. Is your Adam Duff mentorship happening? Isn't it happening soon? Is it like next year or this year? April next year, okay, yeah. I knew it was happening sometime soon, relatively. But yeah, that's a good point. Being able to enjoy drawing if it's not your job. That shit in 2022. Are you serious? I guess that gives him a lot of peace of mind if he can book that many in advance. Was fresh out of high school, working part-time retail while I started college. Did it with my first paycheck. Funnily enough, I did Stevens Art mentorship with my first paycheck in IT. Strangely consistent pattern. I wonder what you're gonna do with your first paycheck as an animator. Okay, music, come back to me. I'll have to develop my skills as an animator. That way, when you get a job, you can get me a spot there too. It's interesting because at some point in my life, like, it's not like I've ever wanted to be an animator, but I've always loved the way animators draw. So during a period of my life, I was kind of trying to learn as much as I could from animation because I just liked the way animator drawings look. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn to animate just so I can draw like these people, but not use it for animation, just do regular drawings. That's funny. I feel like I still have a little bit of that in me because my logic was like, okay, animators need to draw a lot and they need to draw fast. So if I can learn to do that, then I will be able to draw fast and expressive and dynamic. My level of ambition during my teenage years and early 20s was something quite sick. I was actually considering going through a 4 years animation program just to get the drawing skills of an animator, but not be an animator. I ever tell you you scare me? You're not the first person to say that to me. Actually, you're not even the first person from the workshop to tell me that. And I think what's more scary is that I kind of like it. This is the point in the manga where you learn the backstory of a mentor to the hero, and you have to casually thank God he's a good guy and not evil because he's a high bastard. Oh man. What an ego boost I'm getting right now. This is also the moment where one of the bad guys, it's like, how the fuck? Why is this guy not one of us? We should get an evil clone or something like that. Just find a way to wake up his inner demons. Well, that is unironically. That's a cool metaphor. Probably one of the best compliments I can get. The most accurate thing I can think of. Well, it is highly specific. What would be the evil version of drawing, though? Kyo is back and now arting. Come on, Kyo, you're always arting. even if you are not drawing or playing piano. Pretty sure like the way you clean the litter box of your cat is, you know, like it's like a Zen practice. That's how deep in the sauce you are. Took a day off, I think. The point. You think about these things. I don't know why, but I picture Kyo like one of those Studio Ghibli movies where he just goes about his life and everything is like a piece of art. You know, just making tea in the morning, doing the dishes, cleaning the litter box, feeding the cat. All that is just an artistic image. I wish I thought of everything like that. No, right? I tried to do it as well, like things, at least. I can do it with cooking, I can do it with the dishes, I can do it with laundry as well, and even cleaning my room. But it kind of requires a special type of energy. I think this was part of the commission. Yeah, please have an export of that as a PNG. You will get it. You will get it. How do I do things here? Even know how to me actually copy things. Can open this in Photoshop. Because unironically, I don't even know how to do anything on Krita other than draw. I don't even know how to manage files or export or do anything. It has been sent. This. Incredible. Do a little bit with color. Wanted to make a quick sketch and then go straight with color, but I just ended up making almost a full drawing, so I don't know if I want to just quickly color this one or start another one. Well, I'm glad we have a happy man. Not a furry, but I understand it now. I mean, you can't blame them. That is for sure. Everyone wants to feel special. And if whatever makes you feel special it's a bunny girl, so be it. Like making this messy, all just one layer kind of crappy paint. It's by no means the most efficient way to paint, but I find it so much fun. Redhead fox girl with an absolutely gargantuan personality. Yeah, that's what we care about here. Personality. What makes me feel special. Also this commission. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We could I could end up being your go-to artist for all your furry fantasies. What would Kyo think about it? He'd be disappointed. Maybe he would join, who knows? Everyone has their place and purpose in the world. Yeah, I think he was pretty close from throwing anime girls. Or maybe he's like beyond that, but in a good way. He has transcended anime girls. I wouldn't consume either. Well, but that's a little bit like your signature, right? You create things you don't consume. Like a good dealer. Yeah, it's like your YouTube videos. Like you make YouTube videos, but you don't watch YouTube. That kind of thing. The only way to stay pure. Which way Western, man? Lost in your own sauce, or being a good dealer and not getting high on your own supply? Now I'm lost. You remember how we said David was not gonna quit? He was only on a break? As of 5 minutes ago, he's so back. Yeah, I knew he would not disappoint. He's got fire inside. Did he post something new? Have to go check it. He just dropped straight wisdom on the Patreon server. Let's see. Well, he is pretty active there. Testing art focused. I'll check it before I go to bed. Way I can absorb something. Or be a vampire of wisdom. I think that's it. I'm pretty tired. I managed to do a bunch of full studies. And I got familiar with the character faster than I thought, so cool. It's a good surprise. My goodness. What is going on here? I think it was more fun than I expected, which is always a good surprise. Guess I needed a little bit of a change of my usual withdrawing. I guess I'll see you guys on BC soon, because I've been meaning to join lately, just couldn't really find the time. But it'd be nice to catch up with everyone. Also, I'll be back for streaming. Alright, I'll see if Heather can do a meetup. Peace out, nerd. You too. Name a hero. Yo, still there, always arting. Right, I'll guess next time I will probably either do a quick... I don't know if I'm gonna do like proportion studies of this character, or I'm just gonna go straight to doodling some poses for the final. But I'm pretty comfortable with the... Maybe I can do some studies of the proportions, like, but we'll see. We will see. Hope I can catch the next one. Yeah, I also hope I can catch your next stream. It's been a while since I bothered you. Alright, I'm super tired, people. It was fun. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.